elections. Yet it remains unrecognized by any other country, a beacon of stability that officially does not exist. Hargeisa, the capital, is bustling and safe, a stark contrast to Mogadishu's turmoil. This peace was painstakingly built by Somalilanders themselves, prioritizing dialogue and reconciliation over conflict. Understanding Somaliland means seeing how a society can pull itself back from the brink, forging a unique political identity in a tough neighborhood. This is the story of a nation that exists in practice, if not on the world map. Somaliland's modern journey began in 1991, as Somalia collapsed into civil war. The North, once the British Somaliland Protectorate, suffered greatly under Siad Barre's dictatorship, especially the Isaac clan. When Barre fell, northern clan elders gathered in Barrow and declared Somaliland's independence, revoking the 1960 union with Somalia. This was a collective rejection of violence and chaos. The new state faced immense challenges: no institutions, no money, and a landscape scarred by war. Internal conflicts threatened to unravel it, but elders intervened, mediating peace through traditional dialogue. These grassroots peace conferences, led by respected clan elders, laid the foundation for stability. Somaliland's state building relied on its own traditions, not foreign intervention. The result was a national charter and constitution, uniting major clans under a shared vision. Secession was more than political. It was a declaration of a community's determination to choose peace and local solutions. Somaliland's birth was a testament to resilience and self-determination. Somaliland's political system is a unique blend of tradition and democracy. It features two houses of parliament, an elected House of Representatives, and the Gorti, or House of Elders. The Gorti, composed of respected clan elders, mediates disputes and maintains peace, drawing legitimacy from custom. Their role has been crucial in disarming militias and guiding the nation through tense elections. Alongside this, Somaliland has held regular competitive elections since the early 2000s with peaceful transfers of power. Only 3 political parties are allowed, preventing fragmentation along clan lines and encouraging broad coalitions. This hybrid system reflects Somaliland's social reality, balancing clan identity with democratic accountability. The result is a resilient political culture where leaders are chosen by the people and held to account. The peaceful coexistence of tradition and democracy is Somaliland's secret to enduring stability. It's a model that has delivered what many in the region have not: lasting peace. In 2024, Somaliland marked another milestone with the peaceful election of President Abdirahman Mohamed Abdullahi, known as Irro. His victory reaffirmed Somaliland's commitment to democracy and the rule of law. The outgoing president conceded gracefully, underscoring the maturity of Somaliland's institutions. Irro's campaign focused on jobs, economic growth, and the quest for international recognition. The election was orderly, with updated voter rolls and transparent results, observed by international monitors. Somalilanders celebrated, hopeful that Irro could deliver the ultimate prize, a seat at the United Nations. Now, his administration faces the challenge of turning democratic legitimacy into diplomatic breakthroughs and better livelihoods. The world took notice. Somaliland's peaceful transition stood out in a turbulent region. For Somaliland, a new chapter begins, built on the foundation of its democratic success. For over 30 years, Somaliland's top foreign policy goal has been international recognition. Despite meeting all criteria for statehood, it remains in diplomatic limbo, unable to access global financial institutions or attract major investment. Recognition is not just symbolic, it's vital for economic survival. Somaliland has pursued creative diplomacy, forging ties with Taiwan in 2020 and deepening partnerships with Kenya. These relationships, though short of full recognition, open doors for trade and cooperation. The U.S. has shown interest, valuing Somaliland's stability and strategic location. Each new partnership builds Somaliland's case for de facto recognition. President Irro aims to accelerate this push, leveraging democratic credentials and geography. The question is no longer if Somaliland is a state, but when the world will admit it. Somaliland's main security challenge lies in the disputed regions of Sul and Sanag, claimed by both Somaliland and Puntland. The conflict is rooted in overlapping colonial borders and clan loyalties, making resolution complex. La Sanad, the Sul capital, has changed hands multiple times, leaving locals caught in the crossfire. The dispute drains resources and creates instability, threatening Somaliland's hard-won peace. A new entity, the northeastern state of Somalia, has further complicated the situation. For Hargeisa, securing these regions is crucial for international recognition. President Irro's government must balance security with dialogue, aiming for a peaceful, lasting solution. A state's legitimacy depends on its ability to provide security, and Somaliland has made strides in professionalizing its army. Integrating clan militias into the national force has reduced internal conflict and strengthened central authority. A unified army helps manage border disputes and positions Somaliland as a reliable regional partner against piracy and extremism. Somaliland's diplomatic moves, especially its partnership with Taiwan, have drawn China's ire and global attention. Beijing has pressured Somaliland to cut ties with Taiwan, but Hargeisa has stood firm, even as it risks angering a superpower. This stance has attracted interest from the U.S., which sees Somaliland as a counterweight to Chinese and Russian influence. The Pentagon is exploring security cooperation, including use of Berbera Port. Aligning with the West brings opportunities but also risks entanglement in great power rivalries. Somaliland's challenge is to build its national shield while navigating global competition. Security and diplomacy are now deeply intertwined in its quest for recognition. Somaliland's story is a lesson in resilience and the power of local solutions. It has achieved peace, democracy, and stability where others have failed, yet remains unrecognized. This lack of recognition is a real barrier, stifling economic growth and isolating its people. The world's insistence on a unified Somalia ignores Somaliland's 3 decades of self-governance. Under President Irro, Somaliland will intensify its diplomatic outreach and strengthen its institutions. The hope is to build enough momentum that recognition becomes inevitable. Somaliland's future depends on whether the world will finally acknowledge its reality. The final chapter is unwritten, but the evidence of success